Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Will's World. My name's Will, and this is my world. Now, today's episode is going to be a lot of little odds and ends, but I think it's still going to be a good time. The first thing I want to do is something I mentioned in the last episode, and that's going to happen in the barn over here. So let's just hop on into my head, and I'll show you what we're doing. Hello, sheep. So I've come in and actually done one of these off camera just to make sure I know what I'm doing. As you can see, I've got a couple of trap doors in the floor now, and I've dug out a bit of a basement. So what I'm making are these micro farms, and I'm gonna make one with you on camera, and then we'll get to populating these bad boys. So as you can see over here, we've got a hopper and there's a double chest down here at the bottom. So, and that's going to be our collection unit for all the drops from our animals. So what we want to do is start right here with a double chest, and then we grab one of our hoppers, and that goes right there, like so. And then we're going to kind of fill some of this in. So we need one there, and might as well just bring that all down. And we're going to do the same thing over on the back side here as the Minecraft music kicks in. Hang on a second, let's see something here, because let's just bring that down a little bit, because it's kind of distracting. There we go. And back. That's a little better, I guess. Get those out of the way real quick. Grab those back. Now we're going to put a dispenser on this block, and inside that dispenser goes a water bucket. Alright, pretty simple stuff so far. So we're just going to fill in this section here. No, there we go. And like that. And we want some lighting down here. So now we've got this one and this one. And if we come up here, grab some of these guys, and we're going to slap a button right there. Now when I press that button, water comes out. Now the way these little micro farms work is we're going to shove all the animals down in here. And, well, it's actually pretty funny. So let me grab some wheat, and we'll go ahead and populate one of these sides. I think with the sheep. We'll get the sheep in there first because they're closest. So let me grab some wheat, and I will be back in a flash. Okay, guys. This is the hard part. These guys, well, it's more like herding cats, really. Come on, guys. Come on. Very good. And you, we're just going to push you down right in there. Get in there. There you go. Next. Oh, this is actually working out easier than I thought. Get in there. Get in there. Of course, I say that, and it's going to be awful now. Come on. Next guy. Are you guys, like, having issues here? Oh, this is a bad idea. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, sheep. Cooperate, darn it. Look at the wheat. Look at the wheat. Look at the wheat. Look at the wheat. Yeah, you like that wheat. Come on. Come on. One at a time. Yeah, get in here. Get in here. There we go. All right, guys. So you get the idea. I'm just pushing them down in this hole. I will not force you to watch this whole thing. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I will be back in a flash. All right. All right. Get in there. Get in there. Woo. Okay, guys. So got a whole bunch of them in there. Look at them. Now, the way these little farms work, and this is to keep them from jumping out, is with mob cramming, entity cramming. There can only be, I think it's 15 entities in a one block area. So the way this works is we press the button and the water gets in there and the sheep start bobbing up and down, and that allows us to reach them to feed them, which of course makes them breed. So as the baby sheep, get in there, and that's all of them, so we can put them back down. The adult sheep, they start dying. And what happens is, as the baby sheep are born and the adult sheep die, boom, our chest starts filling up with everything that they're dropping as they're dying. So it's very cruel and unusual, but um yeah, PETA's not here. It's a Minecraft video. It's fine. Everything's fine. They're they're not real sheep. But that's how that works. You get them all in there, and then boom, there you have it. Mini sheep farms. And these other ones, I'm going to build them up. This will be for the cows. Hopefully we'll do one for chickens and pigs as well. But that means we can tear this guy out of here now. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this space over here. I can do a new build. Some of the sheep got loose. Sorry, sheep. Can't have you wandering around. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna get the cows in there off camera, I think, and I'll go ahead and finish these two builds as well. And when I bring you back in, we'll start something new. Like I said, this is gonna be a lot of little jobs. So as always, back in a flash. All right, guys, I am back. Finishing touches on the barn here. I think we should probably have a door, right? Well, pressure plate. I love that we can do different colored pressure plates now. It's super cool. Does that door look okay on the barn? I think it works. I could always come back and replace that with like a dark oak door. But check this out. They're all in, and we're making stuff. So it works. Microfarms. And I think, yes, I am going to put a second floor in here and make it like a hayloft slash, extra storage, I think. But that'll be later. I did come in and I threw some of these upside down stairs, especially on this long wall. It does. It absolutely does break up the monotony, as it were. So thank you so much for the suggestion. I think that looks super cool now. So rock on. All right, next little project. I want to at least get started on the road coming in to our little town. So we'll just start right about here. Oh, hi. Hello. Hmm. Well then, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. All right. So that's a thing. That's a thing. We'll have to patch that up. Oh man. Yeah, this was like that first cave system I found, and then oh, people, don't get too mad at me. I mined it out. I was done with it. I'm still done with it. So we're just gonna do that for now, huh? And I hope that spreads. The idea here is I went and I got some coarse dirt, knowing that, grass will not grow on this, and so I thought it might be a neat idea to have this kind of like this road that's kind of like it's a dirt road. There's going to be grass growing up in the middle. We'll mix in some coarse dirt here and there, especially I think in this section. It's just a bit more worn. Maybe do one here, right? And it's like wagon tracks. These sections here on either side are like where the wheels have just dug this path. And I think it works. I think it works pretty well. So, yes, coarse dirt, regular dirt. Hopefully grass will grow in there. And it's a super simple pathway into here. Oh, what the heck? How did that... Are they not going into the hopper? What's going on here? That's weird. We'll have to investigate that later. But let's bring this in. 1, 2, and we'll just kind of end it here, because that's all the coarse dirt that I have. But so that comes in like that, right? And then we can, that's the road. That's the end of the road. And we can start adding, a little bit of a pathway here that kind of winds that way. And we'll need, obviously, I think this whole section here ought to be path block, right? And then maybe we just make this section regular dirt there. I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts there? I thought the coarse dirt would look a lot cooler than I think it does actually look. Oh man. See, now I'm thinking we just put the path blocks down the side because I think they look better. Yep. Starting over. You have an idea and it doesn't work out, so you just scrap it and start over. Well, okay. Let me get this redone. I'll be right back. Back in a flash. Alright, guys. I am back, and yeah. I have definitely decided that the path block looks a lot better, I think. And you know what? That's fine, because it's a lot easier, too. So we just bring this out this way, and bring this out along with it. Right like that, and I've got some bone meal, so we can actually bone meal in the middle here. And kind of make it look, just a little bit more worn. That works. Little thing there. Boom. And there. Doesn't make much sense to have a flower in there. But we can start adding, wow. We'll trim that up a bit, too. Oh, I forget this place is like a flower biome. It's actually kind of cool, because I'll have flowers for days. But look at that, little bone meal action, and it's already looking so much better than it had. And there. Right? Okay, yeah. Look at that. That is a cool view. That is a cool view coming into this town. I like that. Look at that. Throw some of these over here. Like that. Yeah. I mean, some of these can probably go here and there. Right? But we've got this nice pathway coming in now. And I think that works out. I think that works out pretty darn well. I really do. So we need to get rid of those guys and come along this way. Little path over here. What? Why will that not? And, well, that's weird, but okay, cool. Cool. Little pathways coming off the side to the little guard areas, yeah. That's nice. Little beautification project. Now, I think the next thing I want to do is I think the next thing I want to do is kind of play with this land over here, because it's, like I said, super, well, it's just a little bit like awkward, So we're gonna tear this back, right? kind of cut this stuff out of here a bit. Maybe bring that out like that, right? And on this side, what do I want to do? I don't want it to look so very, like, unnatural. So maybe something like that will do okay. Like the land is just lower over here, and then we can actually come back in here and kind of give it like some outcroppings here and there. Of course, that's way too perfect there. Like that, and then maybe there, and then we can do the same up here, where maybe this bit comes out just a little bit, kind of like that. Try to make it look like a more natural hill area. Now I'm looking at this and I don't like that, so maybe like that. And we'll just kind of do something like that. And maybe this part goes back a little bit. And we can do that. And that kind of gives it a more rounded look, which I think is good. And of course, we can come back in here and bone meal this stuff. And the grass should spread. And that'll make that look a lot more natural. And then this area, yeah, that's not bad. That's not awful. Let's just go ahead and we're gonna go. Ooh, my shovel is not the happiest shovel in the world right now. It's okay. We'll repair it. It'll be all right. Yeah, like that. And then actually we'll pop that out and we'll do there and there as well. So it's kind of got this rise in the elevation there, but I think that works. All right, guys, let me gather my thoughts, and because I've got another project, I know I've got another project I wanted to do in this video, so give me 1 second, and I will be back in a flash. All right, guys, I'm back, and I was checking the clock, and this is actually taking a bit longer than I thought it was. So for the last little bit here, I just want to come in and, as Corrales would say, I think it's Corrales, if your build is looking a little, like it needs something extra, throw in some bushes. So we're just gonna go around this house here and throw in some nice little bushes, kind of give it that added depth. Yeah. Yeah, and that it does. It really does. It's such a simple thing, just throwing in little leaf blocks, but it does. Suddenly that house looks a lot better. And we can even throw in some under the windows of the church here. Right? Right like that. Maybe there's a couple there. And that does. It really does add to the ambiance of this town. I mean, look at that. Come on. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Let's see. F1. Yeah. And then what the heck is the screenshot button? I think yeah, there we go. Couple of good screenshots there. How it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely as night is falling on our little village. We're coming into town and we've got this lovely walk up. I'm gonna get some horses soon. I know where they are. I just have to get out there and get them. So, yeah, horses in there, bushes around the houses. I think this is starting to shape up. Little beautification. I changed this. I gave them some more doors so they can play with that. I also gave myself a better entrance if we come up here. You might also notice, I mean, a bunch of little things in this episode. I went through and I changed all of these to the dark oak trapdoors. I think that looks a lot better underneath these guys. So I think that's really cool. There are more bookshelves up top, and if we come over here, we've actually got a means to get down into with these guys. And I think now they will actually harvest the potatoes. I think before with the trapdoors around this, I don't think they could see them. So I've got my 4 villagers. They've got plenty of doors to play with, and I think that'll be just fine. And they cannot get up here because they will not jump onto that ladder. So as I take a nap here, I think we might actually call this. I had an extra bookshelf, so that went right there. And I think I'll put one here and put a little thing on top of it to kind of make this armoire look a little bit better. But guys, I do believe that that is all the time I have for this episode today. It was a bunch of little odds and ends, a little beautification of the village, but I think it was still I think we got some stuff done. We're gonna have another cool build project, I think, next episode, or maybe now that we're kind of geared up, maybe we do some adventuring, right? Who knows? We will see. You'll just have to tune in next time and find out what we're doing. So until then, guys, I've been Will. This has been Will's World. You be excellent to each other, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye.